contact Denver approach on 128.25.
All right. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. Oh, yes. I am ready for some winter ops today. Let me get a airplane emoji in the chat if you guys copy me, if you read me 5x5 on the stream, on the radio. We should be live on YouTube, Twitch, and on TikTok. Just confirming that right now before we dive in here. Looks like we're good. Nice. Started. What's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Jason Plains in the house. Welcome aboard. Aviation 777 is in the house. Marcus, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. We're currently at Denver International Airport in the terminal, actually. Kind of waiting for our aircraft. Right now, our aircraft is being deboarded from its last flight, so we are the pilot. Of course, for this flight, we'll be picking it up to take it down to Jackson Hole, or I should say up to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. There's a Frontier A320neo just pushing back and departing. Don't have the best view from this gate. And we have it's like a 777 over there on the other side. So go ahead and make our way to the aircraft. That's our plane right there. We're flying in the Phoenix A320 today. Again, today's flight is Denver to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We are actually on VATSIM. I don't think there's any ATC, but there's a decent amount of traffic, so we might stick to VATSIM, or we might actually hop onto Say Intentions and use the AI ATC. But Rock City, welcome to the stream, man. Big up to you, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see it. So there's some passengers that are leaving from our previous flight. Numpty, welcome to the stream. Monterific, welcome back, man. King Frat, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Jason Planes and Trains, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. You're in California, man. I hope you're doing all right out there. I heard it's gotten even worse since yesterday, so I'm praying for all you guys out there in California, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I've been trying to stay up to date on everything. Okay, I thought this jet bridge would actually have an interior, but it doesn't. I guess we'll just go right down to the ramp. Yeah, that was VATSIM traffic that just pulled off. I don't have my AI traffic on today because FSLTL, the AI traffic it works in Microsoft Flight Sim 24, but there's a lot of missing textures still, so we needed an update from them to kind of fix that. But we're in Denver again, like I said, for some winter ops. It's not snowing here. It's a little bit of freezing rain that we got a second ago. You see, we got some traffic. We got a 737 out there. We got a U.S. Airways A320 Frontier 320 Neo. We have another 320 there at the gate about to push back as well. And then this is our ride. So we'll do a quick walk around before we depart. We have a really short flight, so I'm not in too much of a hurry. But we are in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 in the Phoenix A320. And when I tell you, this plane looks amazing in Flight Sim 24. You can't probably tell as much right now because it's dark. It's very overcast right now. But when we get into like the bright sunlight, like this thing really pops in FS24. Simply Jalen, no, the marketplace shop is still not available yet on FS24, which is crazy. It's really crazy. really crazy. But we'll see. Matter of fact, actually, just maybe a few minutes ago, there was an update. So if you're at home, if you're at your sim, if you start your sim up, you're gonna actually get a mandatory 2.5 gig update. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right there. It's nothing to get excited about. It's a very small hot fix that fixes the avionics in a bunch of planes on Xbox, and that's literally all it does. That's it. That's all they fixed. I was like, wow. So it must have been important because they put a whole update out for that one thing. Oh, something in my eye. So, yeah. So a little disappointed. You know, we really need some updates in FS24, and we haven't heard anything from the devs yet. I'm sure they'll make an announcement or something talking about what their plans are and how soon we'll see a big update to 24. But until then, we're gonna try to fly what works or go back to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, which is what many people are gonna do, and we'll talk more about that a little later. Let's go ahead and hop into the cockpit now of the A320, and we will get going. What's up, Dre? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, there's our flight attendants that are waiting, and actually see the people still getting off the plane right now. Skyfall. What am I using for traffic? Those look amazing. I use FSLTL, the free one. As I was just explaining, FSLTL has its own, you know, like AI traffic where you could actually inject AI traffic into your sim. A lot of traffic. I really like it. Been using it for a while. Just noticed I'm not even on camera. My bad. But yeah, I've been using that for a while. But you can also use that same traffic injected as VATSIM traffic, and that's what I'm using. I used to use AIG, but ever since I got FSLTO, I stopped using AIG. How long did it take you to get to this moment, Walker? Years, my friend. Years to get to this moment, bro. All right, so we are in the cockpit. Let's get the music turned off and the sim sounds turned up, and we'll check on the VATSIM situation here. Let's see how we looking. Where is my? Yeah, so no ATC, which is fine. There's a decent amount of aircraft on the ground, so we may go ahead and stay on Unicom for that, but we will be talking to our flight attendants and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and hop into our seat here. There we go. And get the aircraft prepared for departure. So go to Phoenix, click on tap import from sim brief, and we might be a little bit behind the schedule. Yeah, we got 8 minutes to depart. I don't know about that, bro. They're still getting off the plane. I'm gonna add about 15 to that. There we go. That works. Here's our weather in Denver. So the weather right now at 350 at 24, gusting 34. So a pretty windy day here in Denver, in the Mile High City. Visibility about 10 miles per 10 miles. Few at 2700, broken at 3700. The temperature is -2 degrees Celsius outside, so it's very cold, and the altimeter is 3022. Let's go to mass and balance. I'm actually gonna reset. Yeah, that's to GSX boarding only. Yeah. Load fuel, yes, please. Alright, so I hope that actually stops what's going on and it actually starts loading my passengers. I don't know. I think it's still deboarding, actually. I'm actually going to go ahead and reset GSX then. Because deboarding takes a while. Like, I don't know why it takes so long, but it takes a long time. We're going to actually go to a reset position. That resets all the GSX, right? And then we'll go into our EFB. And it should... I would have reset all. I got to reset this too. So reset all. There we go. My flights. We'll import that one more time. I'll have to fix the time again. I'm going to add again 15 to that. Update. There we go. There's our METAR, mass and balance. And then we'll go to load aircraft and we'll do GSX boarding only. There it is. That's going to load our fuel instantly. There we go. And we have planned 12,679 pounds. That's exactly what we have on board. The Carry Rail fan, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. You're Southwest Airlines 3524. You're across from you on at the other terminal. All right, sweet, man. Looking forward to hearing you on the radio, man. I'm gonna definitely let me see, what's the CTAF out here? I know I'm against CTAF, but I'm only against it if it's not busy. But since it is pretty busy with other players, I'll do it. I'll use the CTAF. Stupid CTAF. It is 124.3, so we'll go ahead and get that up here. 124.3. Where is a good place for mods? Flightsim.to. That is the absolute best place to get free mods for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and 24. Also, they do have paid mods there now too. So, but you don't have to get the paid stuff, right? It's up to you what you want to get. But yeah, flightsim.to is the best place to get mods. There's also on the marketplace on 2020 you can get them. And there's also various places you can get the various mods. All right, so the boarding has started. Aircraft is kind of in a, I don't know, it's not completely cold and dark, but we'll go ahead and get our IRSs on. 1, 2, and 3, all set to nav. We already have our ground control on and our crew supply on. Well, I always personally wait to turn the fuel pumps on until we are done fueling, which technically we're done. So we'll go ahead and turn the fuel pumps on. So all of those are going to get turned on. We're still on external power. We will wait for the APU until we get a little bit closer to departure, and then we'll get our smoking signs on, and then we'll leave it like that with the nav light on. Bit of an integral lighting or integrated lighting there because it is a bit dark and overcast. We'll do the same down here. There we go. Door is unlocked, of course, because that door is open, and that is good to go. All right, sweet. Let's go ahead and dive into the MCDU. Now, chat, have you guys heard that WinWing has a new, like, WinWing is, I'm not sure when pre-orders start, but they're selling one of these things, one of these computers. It's called an MCDU, if you don't know. It's also called an FMS in other aircraft types. So they're releasing the A321, I think the 777 one, the 737 one, and that's coming out pretty soon. So I'm supposed to get one myself as well. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited. I have a Boeing version of this already, and it's really nice. Like having a physical device to touch, it's a game changer. So anyways, we'll definitely be keeping up with that on the channel. Blue Owl Productions, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's go to AOC menu, and we'll go to flight initialization. If you start your APU, you may get to hear it barking at you. Yeah, we'll start it for sure, just not yet. We'll start a bit later. Init data request, and trust me, I love the APU start sound, so we will go back and take a listen to it in particular. All right, Raya Shibata, is FS24 any good? It's okay. It's unfinished. We're basically alpha testing right now. That's the reality of what Microsoft Flight Sim 24 is right now. All right, so that's our flight plan, Denver to Jackson Hole. So again, if you guys want to join us, we are on VATSIM. I think I might also be on Microsoft multiplayer as well. I can't remember if I got on that or not, but I think I am. But either way, if you're free, if you're around, come through. If not, as I always say, I always have a nice window seat for you. Anyways, all right, so that's our flight plan. Let's go to init.
Delta 1464, contact
And we'll go to init request. Woodrow, you are on the simulator, bro. Didn't know it was in depth. You flew to your house. You did, bro. That's amazing. That's crazy because I know you before you were like not interested in flight sim at all. You just watched me. So the fact that you went and like played it yourself is pretty darn cool. Did you get it on Game Pass? I assume. But yeah. You flew to your house? Yeah, man, that's the first thing we all do when we get into Microsoft Flight Sims, fly to your house. All right, so we've initialized that. That's good. We also have Owls in the chat. That's good. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing, man? Happy New Year to you, and happy Thursday, I think it is now. So yeah, man, thanks for joining us, bro. Thank you. Make sure you guys in chat go check out Owls FS. Amazing content creator out there doing his thing right now. He streams pretty often. Very young, very knowledgeable. And check him out. Really enjoy watching his content. All right, so flight number today. We are doing a real-world flight. So this is a real-world flight. United Airlines 756. We had a gate change. We were originally supposed to be on gate like 26, I think. But somebody's took our spot. So gate control got us a new gate, and that's where we are now.
Echo Delta.
That's where we are now. All right, so cost next 5, we'll be cruising at 36,000 feet. That's flight level 360. And I hear some noises in the background. I'm actually going to turn it off because we have say intentions, and say intentions now has like flight attendant stuff. We're actually gonna turn off the in Phoenix cabin announcements for this flight. Use on task switch. What does that mean? Enable. All right, there we go. So I can turn it off now. Back to massive balance. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. All right, so we'll clear that. IRS initialization, align on ref. That's set. That's good to go. DX1, hello from snowing DFW. Wait, it's snowing in DFW? No way. That's freaking cool. Yup, man. I'm down here in Houston. I was hoping for some snow. We ain't getting no snow. We ain't getting no snow. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But, you know, it is Texas, or South Texas. We're not supposed to get snow. If we do get snow, then it's a really bad winter. All right, 3-4 left. And our departure day is Dorth. Is it D-Dorth? Yeah, D-Dorth 1. Insert. Alright, we'll go back down. Just continuity there, that's okay. So Jackson Hole, arrival. I've been good, Woodrow. I got a kid now. So that happened. So he's over in another room, chilling, trying to sleep and whatnot, and I'm here trying to stream and whatnot. So yeah, that's what life looks like now. But yeah, bro, that's what's new. In case you didn't know. Let's see. What's am I looking for? Oh, my charts. I want to find out. We're going to do the VOR runway 19 approach via Moss into Jackson Hole. We'll make things a little bit interesting. There is an ILS, but I'm not going to use the ILS. Approach via Moss, insert. Did that work?
Welcome on board.
I don't know if that worked. We'll fix it later if it didn't work. Alright, flight plan's done. We'll double check it later, but it's basically done. Initialization. We can't do that until we're done boarding. Flight plan's good. Perf. Can't do that until we're done boarding either. So basically, we're done with what we need to do. I'll go to secondary flight plan. We'll copy the active. Then go back to the primary. And we'll leave this on the initialization page. And we are good to go there. Alright, IRS is aligned. It's going to take 2 more minutes. We're also boarding. That's going to take probably, I don't know, 5 or so more minutes. Maybe 10. Do you have any tutorial videos on commercial planes? The biggest you've flown so far is the Citation. It's funny you asked that. Yes, Ron. I have 4 aircraft tutorial videos so far. I have 2 for the A380. One shorter one, one longer one, more in-depth one. And then I have a 777 tutorial video. And then I have a MD-11 tutorial video. And the reason I say it's funny that you asked is because I was actually just now making a list of all the tutorials that I'm planning to make. So expect here early in the year to see a bunch of tutorials for new and old planes to come out from my channel. So yeah, expect to see that real soon. So if you are looking and you need help with a particular plane, let me know now or in the comments. Like, hey, can you do a tutorial for this particular video or this particular plane? Because I'm on the lookout for more tutorials to do. It's gonna be a lot of work, a lot of planes. Some of them I'm not as familiar with, so I gotta go and learn them myself. But yeah, man, I'm about to kick out a bunch of tutorials. But anyways, guys, as you can see, we're still boarding.
Good afternoon.
This United Flight 726 to, 756 service to Jackson Hole. Flight time's 1 hour and 4 minutes. It's gonna be 1 hour and 30 minutes from gate to gate. We're cruising at 36,000 feet. It is a very windy day here in Denver.
This way.
We're gonna definitely ask that you keep your seatbelts fastened for departure.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I need to do one for the iFly Max. I have. It's on my list. It's on my list. Is this X-Plane? No, this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Where do you get the vectors from? Are they suggested or preloaded in the computer? Great question, Greg. Depends on the departure. If you're flying a departure or arrival, sometimes you have vectors built into the flight plan, built into the arrival. And so what you'll see in the what you'll see in your FMS is you'll see like manual. It'll say like waypoint, and then like manual. That basically means vectors. So you have to use your heading mode to actually manually turn yourself in whatever direction that ATC tells you or whatever direction the chart tells you to go. Now, in our flight today, we don't have that scenario, so it'd be kind of hard for me to show you. But yeah, vectors are either told to you from the chart or by ATC. How do you get passengers? This is GSX, and this only works on the Phoenix A320 family. The PMDG, I believe, 737 has passengers. I think the 777 has passengers. The A380, I think, by Fly-by-Wire has passengers. I think boarding should be pretty much complete. Alright, ladies. Y'all take care back here. We'll wait for the ramp agent to come up and do what he does. And let's go ahead and see. We are using say intentions, like I said. Let's test this out. I've never used the flight attendant thing. I'm interested to see how this works out. I don't know what this is like. Alright, so I think I have him on intercom channel 2. Okay, we're ready. Oh, hold on. Okay, we're ready for boarding. What do they say?
Okay, Captain, we're ready for boarding.
I heard something bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard United Airlines Flight 756, where the only turbulence you'll experience is from the snacks. We're flying from Denver to Jackson Hole, and if our Captain Blue Games manages to keep us in the air, we'll be there in no time.
How dare
So
you?
sit back, relax, and try not to think about how much better a pilot you could be.
Okay. All right. All right. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our final numbers here. We are actually, it should be in over here. We'll go to add to AOC menu. For received messages, we should get load sheet from dispatch. That should be our final. That's actually not our final. That is not our final load sheet. And neither is that. I think they're still loading bags. Oh yeah, they are. Shots fired for sure, bro. Captain Aviation, can you explain the easiest way how to set minimums, and preferably the Phoenix A320? Yes, I can absolutely show you that, man. It's actually really easy. If you want to hang out for a bit, let me do what I'm doing real quick, and then I can show you when I get into the FMS. Alright, aircraft loaded, dismiss.
Denver traffic Southwest 482, lining up and waiting 34 left, Denver.
Alright, so we'll hop over here, and we should have another load sheet. Yep, that's our final load sheet. We have 180 passengers, plus 2 infants on board. Zero fuel weight is 134, so 134.5, and then slash, and we get that CG from here, so 30.7, so 30.7, there we go. Block fuel is basically just like the amount of fuel you're carrying, so 12.6. You can also find that right here on fuel on board, and I just kind of rounded down there. So 12.6, there we go. That's the block fuel. Let's go up to the top here. We'll get the APU started up. Master switch on. We'll see the flap opening up. All right, the rest of this is now pre-filled. We'll go ahead and clear that and clear that. We'll go to our perf page now, and we'll hop back over to our EFB. We'll go to the takeoff page, and we're using Denver. We're in Denver. We're using runway 34 left. It is not dry. It's actually wet outside. Flap config, we'll go with optimum. We'll let them tell us what they think we should use. We will not force toggle. We'll do flex takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. It actually might be on. We'll say off. Packs should technically be on. Engine and wing. No, we do have precip. Yeah, we'll turn them on. Alright, packs on. We'll go ahead and sync our load sheet. There we go. And we'll sync the weather. So it is -1 degrees outside, and it is raining. So yeah, we do need anti-ice. We'll go ahead and that's gonna hit calculate that. That's gonna give us our final numbers. We could hit send to MCDU, or I could put it in myself. I'm gonna be lazy and send to MCDU. And wow, it has us taking off flaps 3 with a trim down 0.5. I've never taken off flaps 3 before. So yeah, so V speed's me 136.148.150. Flaps 3, that's crazy. Flex 45, and our pre-selected clean climb out speed would be 214. Click that. Back to previous phase. Now, somebody was asking about where to set minimums. If you go back down to
Vision 2 Tango Whiskey, welcome to Denver. Contact ground on 131.975.
turn it down. Go to performance. No, yeah, in it? No, yeah, performance. Next phase. Next phase. Next phase. Next phase. Until you get to approach, and this is where you put your minimums. Right here where it says barrel, you just type it in right there. Where do you get that number? I can show you. Again, just want to show this question real quick. We'll bring up Navigraph charts really quickly just to show this. Where's my charts? There's my charts. Navigraph charts. All right, there you go. All right, so I'm just gonna go to Jackson Hole. I have a chart here already for my VOR landing. So on the chart, can y'all see this? Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So on the chart, hold on, I gotta go back to it. There it is. On the chart here, so on these top couple lines, at least in America, it might be somewhere different in Europe, but it's always up here. And look for MDA or DAH, stuff like that, and you can go with that number. So usually the bold number is in is your altitude. Yeah, your altitude, and then the one in parentheses, I believe, is the AGL. That's your altitude above the actual ground. So this 790 is your actual altitude to sea level, right? But then this one is not. So I'm gonna put in 7,900 for my decision height for this particular flight. So I'll go ahead and close it out. If I'm wrong about any of this, chat, you guys know what to do. You can correct me. I'm always open to that. I'm not a know-it-all. I know a lot, but not all. All right, so go down here just for your reference, and I'm gonna type in 7900 right there, and there it is. So that's how I would set that. Usually I wouldn't do that until I'm on my descent, so we'll double check it later again. So anyways, that's good to go, guys. We have now put in our initialization page. Is all good and complete. We can request the winds. What would that? You don't have to do that, but I do it. And then this page is complete. Perf page is complete. Again, don't forget flaps 3 today. We'll clear that out. Go to our flight plan, and we are ready for push and start. So let's go to start. And go outside, take a listen to the APU firing up.
Denver Tower, United 2643, flight level is solid. United 2643, Denver Tower, turn right heading 250.
Look at that. There's actually snow on the ground. So those little white specks are. So we'll definitely do de-icing too. I forgot about that. We need de-ice. Captain Aviation, if you just missed it, I just explained I literally just explained the minimum. So rewind the stream back just like a couple minutes. I just explained it. All right, we are good to go. AP bleed on, seatbelt signs on, and I'm testing out a couple new features in say intention. So I'm a little, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell them. Let's see what they say. Okay,
We're thrilled to have you with us today, even if our captain, Blue Games, is at the Helmaso. You know, keep your life jackets handy just in case. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any help, just give us a shout. Unless it's to ask for the captain's flying tips, then we might just ignore you. Thank you.
All right. All right. There's a way to talk to the ramp too. Let me see if I can talk to the ramp. What's the frequency to talk to the ramp? 1199. Let's see. I've never done this
United
before.
223, contact departure on 128.25.
Never done this before. Let's see what happens. Flight deck to ground. Get off Vatson, actually. Vatson might be tripping about that. Let me see.
Ground to flight deck. Good afternoon, Blue.
I'm sorry, that's funny. That's funny, because I used to do that. That used to be my job. Ground to flight deck. We're ready up here for pushback.
Ground to flight deck. All right, release the parking brake now. We're going to start pushback facing north.
Copy that, standby. Is he going to actually push me?
United 116, ground to flight deck, unable to start pushback as the tug has not yet been connected. Please let us know if you'd like the pushback tug to be connected.
Alright, so the power's going to get disconnected, beacon light's going to come on. GSX should actually automatically connect the tug for me here. Let's see.
Due to icing conditions,
Yep.
please stand by for engine start until push is completed.
Actually, there
and
goes the
brakes
jet
are
bridge.
set.
And this is my very first time using the AI pushback ramp agent. Also my very first time using the AI flight
Hello,
attendants.
Captain. We are ready for
So I'm
pushback.
kind of having some fun with it, messing around. He has the pin. That pin needs to be connected to the nose gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard United Airlines Flight 756 to Jackson Hole. We're just about ready to take off, and I must say our captain, Luke, is at the controls. So if you see us doing something,
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
First Officer Sanjay.
Boo, this is your home gate? You work out here in Denver? You work for United?
Now, please
Bravo 28?
shall we?
That's cool, man.
Fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the bucket.
Yes, that is the, say intentions doing the ground voices as well.
Like trying to explain to a toddler
By the way,
why
also,
the
GSX added legit wing walkers now.
oxygen mask
Locking gear.
So today we're gonna do the wing walking cam. I used to love wing walking. Yeah, turtle nuts. You've flown on this airplane before. Very comfortable. Oh, nice.
We also
That's
have
good.
life vests under your seats. In the unlikely
Alright, as soon as she
event of a
finishes
water
that,
landing,
we'll
like a
go.
really bad vacation,
Let's see,
pull
what
the
was the
vest
weather
down,
again?
slip it over your head, and inflate it
Weather in
by pulling the
Denver.
red tabs. If you're
3022.
feeling fancy, you can also blow into
I have the
tube.
Wind Wing FCU.
Just donate inflated before you leave the aircraft.
I love this thing.
Or you all look like a balloon animal. Now, about those emergency exits. There are two in
Alright.
the front, two over the wings, and
36,
two in the
I think.
back. In case of
36,000?
emergency, just follow the nearest exit, which is probably the one
Yeah.
that is furthest away from our captain as far
Alright,
as
you ready for
is.
push?
We expect a flight time of just over an hour, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
I
And
close the door?
remember,
I did.
After our snack service, I'll be coming around selling some delightful items from the United Airlines shop, because nothing says I survived a flight with Captain Blue like a branded keychain. Thank
Oh.
you, and enjoy the flight.
You hear this lady? She got jokes. She got jokes. What's up, Tommy? Welcome from Norway. Alright, let's get this flight going. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Take it forever. We should have been up by now. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So let's go GSX. Where are we pushing back to? Runway 234 left. So we need to push back. Nose to the left. Continue pushback, nose left. Oh yes, we do need de-icing. I forgot about that. We can do de-icing from the de-icing pad. Isn't there a de-icing pad in Denver? Let me see. I've never done it like that before. Where is the de-icing pad? Where is chat? Anybody work in Denver? Know where? Is there a de-icing pad, or do they do it at the gate? They might do it at the gate. Oh yeah, so there is de-icing pads.
Due to icing
9.
conditions, please stand by for engine start.
Yeah, there's a
until push is
de-icing.
completed and brakes are set.
There is a de-icing pad over at Whiskey Alpha. So we'll just go there and we'll do it there. Alright, so nose left on whiskey.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, brakes release, clear to push.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Alright, sweet. Alright, we're pushing. We'll start up engine 1 first. Figure on 1, starting 1. My wing walker. Oh, there she is. I'm acting as a supervisor. We're training these girls how to wing walk. Alright, it sounds like we could start with engine 1, so go back inside. Brake set, clear disconnect, show us a pin. Alright, starting 2.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
First of all, guys, rule number 1, working on the ramp, never walk behind an aircraft with its engines running. Never. So GSX, if you just happen to be watching, you need to fix that. That guy should be going from the front of the plane, not the back. Yeah, he, like, if this was real life, he would have got blown like 100 feet back or more. That's a, you get fired for doing that. Seriously. Or on probation. I'm telling you, it's no. We had a guy one time, we worked on the ramp with us, who walked, we were doing an air start, and he walked in front of the engine. He was lucky he didn't get sucked inside of it. Alright, we have 2 good engines, guys. And we are ready for taxi. Well, actually, we're not. We need flaps. We're doing flaps 3 for takeoff. Never taken off of flaps 3 before. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yep, MX Chief says fired immediately. At idle? Yeah, I guess you're right. At idle, you wouldn't get blown over. I have been... No? Have I? I've never stood behind a plane with the engines running. No, I haven't. So I wouldn't be able to tell you if you get knocked over or not. I've been like way behind a plane with engines running, like in the distance, and you can feel that push you even from there, but never right behind it. All right, flaps did go to 3. We'll do ground spool is set to arm, auto brake set to max, altitude is set, QNH is set. That's set. We're basically ready to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and hop on CTAF though, with VATSIM, and then we'll go. I think it's 1243, I believe. I think. Yeah, it is. It is. And right now, honestly, this is conflicting. So we're gonna turn off say intentions because it's not. I don't want to do both at the same time. All right, let's get out of here, guys. We've been here long enough. Tax lights on. APU off. Brakes off. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna get our proximity warning on, weather system on. Did we get a auto ATC? We did. Squawk 3716. 3716. Charlie on. That is good to go. And then takeoff config. Normal. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's let Denver know what we're doing. We're currently at Bravo Sierra, headed to de-icing stand 9 at Whiskey Alpha. Denver traffic, United 116, taxiing to de-icing stand 9er from Bravo Sierra via Whiskey. I have a button mapped to my trigger. I had to fix that. Sorry guys. This is one of my first flights I've done in 24, so I still got buttons that are in the wrong mapping. So let's go over here, search by input, and yep, toggle smart camera. Don't want that. Wait, cancel. Hold on a second. Yeah, that one. Why does it say wrong?
I don't know if your game crashing out. It came to instant stop behind me.
Yeah, sorry, I was in the menu.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we're back. It's bright. It's very bright. Look at that wing flex. Pulling chalks on a KC-135 before taxi with engines running was always fun. Oh, that does sound like fun. That does sound like fun. No, are you serious? Ah, that sucks.
Denver traffic southwest 3534, taxiing into Whiskey Alpha 1 by
my track IR just decided to stop working. It was working before, now it's not. And it is way too bright. Why is it so bright? What's it mean when ATC has a number for you? That means you're in big trouble. It means you're in big trouble. Say intentions, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're actually trying out, I was trying out the ramp agent and flight attendants for the first time. Actually, I have it turned off right at this second, but I'm gonna turn it back on after we de-ice, because the issue is my push to talk I have set to both. I need to set a different push to talk to say intentions versus VATSIM. So it was conflicting. And there's like a decent amount of traffic here in Denver, so I want to go ahead and make sure I was talking to traffic, let them know what's going on. There's a guy right behind me, actually. If we can see him. Oh, yep, there it is, southwest. Alright, we are on the wrong taxiway. We need to go... Oh, no, we're not.
116, let's see that battery. Sir.
I'm going to be turning right here. Right here? No, We'll go to Bravo. We'll go around. So this is the de-icing area right here. Right here. I've never de-iced from like the legit de-ice area. That was an update that came out a few months back, I think. It is bright. I don't know why it's so bright. It wasn't like that earlier. Alright, I'll just take spots Whiskey Alpha 1. But yeah, all these lines right here are basically spots where they would have aircraft come and park to be de-iced before flights. So I'm gonna take the very first one, which is gonna be Whiskey Alpha 1, it's called. What's up, Captain Cross Country? Says, glad you are getting 24 times work on your end. I'm not gonna celebrate it too quick. Let's finish the flight and then I'll say it's working. Alright, it's Whiskey Alpha 1. And then we'll de-ice. That's good. Alright, set the brake. And we'll call a de-ice truck. Yes, you can actually get de-iced. Yep. Request
Every United 734, push and start on to Bravo Sierra.
This is freaking cool. This is freaking cool, bro. They're flying.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yeah. I don't know.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration.
I don't honestly know the difference between the fluid types.
I'll call you back when ready.
Bruh. That is too cool. It does. It amazes me the things that they're able to do in this sim, man. I remember the very first time I got de-iced on a flight. I was just like, man, it's like a freaking plane car wash. It's so cool. So cool. Imagine if you could actually see the water dripping off, or the fluid, I should say, dripping off the wings and stuff, which 24 does do. In Microsoft 2024, water does actually drip off surfaces, but that's a default feature that the third parties have to kind of opt into. It doesn't automatically do that, so there it is. He's on its way. All right, let's get ready to depart. Again, I'm using the WinWing SCU, so I have all this in front of me, and we'll go ahead and head out. I think we're good to go though. Again, takeoff config is already good, all green, no blue, cabin ready. We'll turn second tensions back on just for the fun of the the flight attendants.
Denver Tower, United 2498.
Alright, let's get it.
United 2498, Denver Tower, turn right, heading 280.
Denver Tower, United 2498, established on a localizer
Flight attendants,
for
seats for
runway
takeoff.
16 left.
United 2498, traffic at your 10 o'clock, 3 miles. At 7,500 feet, type unknown.
Ah, sweet, they replied. Denver traffic, United 116 is taxiing runway 34 left via Whiskey Alpha from de-icing pad 9er.
Your seats are in the upright position. If you see
FYI, pack should be off and ditch switch should be on.
United 116, Denver Tower, taxi to runway 34 left via Bravo 4 Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha.
Is it code where you are?
Air traffic United 734,
Yes.
seeing de-ice on Whiskey Alpha via Bravo Sierra Foxtrot.
Bro, de-icing ops. Ah, dubs. No, but yeah, thank you for that. I know there's a proper de-icing procedure. I just can never remember it. So I'm gonna have to write that down so that next time I do de-icing, I actually know what to turn off. I always forget. He says, packs off and ditch. Where's the ditch switch? I mean, it probably smells like Febreze, the de-icing fluid, yeah? I don't know. Alright, I think we're all good. We're all prepped for takeoff. There's a runway. Chrono on. We got some weather around us here. A little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, a little bit of ice. Temperature is -1 degrees out here in Denver. -1. Denver traffic. United 116 taking off runway 34 left, pointing to the north. Denver. Alright, Southwest, I'll see you when I see you.
United 116, runway 34 left, wind 340 at 24, gusting 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Alright, again, flex. Let's go.
Well, they really broke Phantom radar with this update they put out a couple months ago.
Airspace
I
alive?
wondered what it was. It's reloaded and all of a sudden it just broke.
Can you straight out? And V1 rotate. Oh, look at that wing flex. Europe. Don't forget we are flaps 3. Speed check, flaps 2. So far, so good. Don't forget, Denver is a high elevated airport. We're a mile high. We're already at 6,000 feet MSL. Still flying by hand. Speed check, flaps 1. Lever climb.
United 302, welcome to Denver. Contact ground on 131.975.
Over to ground on 131.975, United 302.
Southwest 1349, contact departure on 128.25.
128.25 from the 1349.
Alright, passing 8,000 feet. A little slow for that next flap lever. My strobe lights are off. Oh, I forgot to turn my land lights on. Whoops. And I forgot the anti-ice. Alright, can we go on 10,000? We'll level out there. Alright, flaps up. Beautiful. Alright. Let's flap our hand for a bit. Alright, here comes 10,000. Engines gonna spool back by themselves. I'm gonna point the nose down. Manage speed.
Denver Tower, United 43.
That's loud.
Good morning, aircraft calling Denver Tower. Say your call sign and request. Denver Tower, United 43, misapproach on runway 34 left. United 43, contact Denver ground on 121.35.
Departure, United 116, flight level 100.
Denver departure, stay altitude.
That's
United 2254, Denver approach. Good afternoon, Denver altimeter 30.23. Expect the ILS runway 35 left approach into Denver.
Departure, Denver, sorry, United 116 is at 10,000.
Turn right heading 175 to maintain 10,000. United 2254.
Alright, now we can go to
Denver approach.
11,000.
At 1,000 or at 13,200 feet.
Delta 215, Denver approach. Good evening. Expect the visual
And
runway 34 right approach into Denver. Altimeter 29.901. American 5287, Denver approach. Contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
what that view look like.
124.3 for
What that view look like.
Skyhawk 553 Alpha Zulu Denver departure radar contact.
As XP would say, yes, yes, yes. Oh yes, it's good to be back. Alright. Passing 12, 2,000. We can turn anti-ice off or clear those clouds, clear the rain. Landing lights are gonna come off. When we turn off lights are gonna come off. Oops. I clicked it. Seatbelt signs are on. There's a ding. Flight attendants are free to move about the cabin. We up, baby. Sky Command is in the house. What's up, bro? You bought KJAC scenery. Why do you regret it? You need to get the, I think it's the Imagine Sim. I think it's the one I have. The Imagine Sim.
2481.
Is it Imagine Sim? Or is it Dream Flight?
Inbound LUFSD.
There's a newer one. There's a newer KJAC that came out.
700.
That's amazing. And that's why we're flying. Matter of fact, a bit of a spoiler alert.
United
I'm planning
2481
on,
Denver approach
after we
radar
land,
contact. Fly heading
turning the engines
161
off,
vectors to left
jumping
knee,
into
then on
walk around
navigation.
and walking from the plane straight through the terminal to pick up my
Fly
taxi.
heading
That's how
161
detailed it
vectors
is.
to left knee, then on navigation.
Yeah,
United
I've been there, I've seen it, it's good.
2481.
So I don't know sure which one you got. You got the Oryx one? Yeah, it's
Contact
probably the
maintain
same.
15,000, expect the RNAV
Welcome
runway
back. Good to see you.
13
Always good to
approach
see
to
you.
Colorado
Have an amazing
Springs.
day.
United
Have a
2481.
holiday season and New Year. Hope you got some big plans.
Maintain 4,000, turn left
Big
heading
plans, big goals to take, which I
145,
definitely do.
visual runway approach 34 right, altimeter 29.901.
So I don't have to yell over it.
Turn left heading 145. Turn left heading 145 United.
Oh, look at the breakout.
2254.
Oh. Bro, the wing flex on the Phoenix is unmatched, bro. Unmatched. Somebody was asking earlier, what resolution am I playing at? So we're streaming in 1440 on YouTube and Twitch. I think it's only 720 on TikTok.
Aircraft calling Denver departure, verify squawking 2525 and ident.
So I'm
State your
seeing
position.
the sim myself in 4K.
United, 732
on
Denver
ultra
departure
setting.
radar contact. Climb via the SID.
But I'm only
Stay at
streaming it back to you
220
guys
knots
on
until
14.
reaching flight level 250.
That's what's going on there. I do agree, Sky. Breakouts in 24 definitely go harder. Look at this. Look at this. Come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Beautiful. Alright, let's check in with departure again. I don't think they understood this, the situation. So, Denver departure, United 116 is climbing past 190 for 360, climbing via SID. What happened was we didn't really talk to ATC. We didn't, like, I don't know, we're kind of picking it up in the air. Alright, let's go standard. Left, standard right. Again, I have this guy. Can you see it?
Mesa 6214 climb and
I got
maintain
this
flight
guy,
level
so I'm
220.
handling my autopilot with this from Wind Wing.
Climbing to maintain flight level
Freaking love it.
220, Mesa 6214.
So much easier to reach up and touch and do
Mesa
things.
6214
Can't wait
contact
for the
Denver Center on
MCU drop.
125.905.
Back to the outside view.
Center on 125.95, Mesa 6214.
Colin, what ATC mod do I use? It's called Say Intention. Yeah, the lighting looks much better up here. For some reason, we had some really weird, like, light glitch earlier, where the lighting just looked horrible, but now it looks like it's even out. Yeah, Emily, it is a lot. I got a new kid, I got 2 dogs, I'm trying to keep streaming and making videos and work and other things. So yeah, it's a lot. So I'm working on rebalancing life right now. So if I'm late to streams or like reschedule streams, you know, it's just because things happen. Things are going on. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, the Phoenix looks good. Phoenix looks so good in 2024. Honestly, even in 2020, it looks really good too. Like, it looks just fine in 2020. What's up, Savage? We are flying to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. A very scenic arrival. An hour-long flight, not too long. Info Kid, what do I think of the sim so far? Again, unfinished, man. It's just not done. Sim's not done. There's definitely fun to be had in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. There's things that do work in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and if you only do those things, you have a great experience. But if you go outside of any of those kind of unfinished, untested, broken areas of Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, it's going to be a very a big headache. And that's honestly what it kind of was for me for a bit. And it still can be. Like, I was doing some testing this morning, trying out a different plane, not for the stream, but just like a different plane for me to fly in a future stream, and give me such a headache. Hey, look at the turbulence up here too. A little bounce.
United 1247 Denver departure radar contact. Continue climb via Zimmer 3.
Am I gonna get an RTX 5090? Nope, don't need it. I already have a 4090. There's no reason for me to upgrade to a 5090.
United 1247 contact Denver
Unless
Center on
NVIDIA wants to give me one, which is
128.65.
definitely not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen. But I'm good. I don't need to always have the new iPhone. You know, like I feel like graphics cards now are kind of like a similar situation to the iPhone, where you don't need to get a new iPhone every year. Like, wait until you're like maybe 5-6 years out of date, and then upgrade to get a new one. And it'll actually make a bigger difference, right? So I'm good. If I were to get a new graphics card, it would be for a different computer. Like, this computer is good, it's set up, it's working. I just cleaned it yesterday. It was super dusty. Oh my god. I was having these really bad like crashes because my PC was so dusty. So I finally went and cleaned it out. I've been dreading doing it, and I finally did it. Finally cleaned it out.
Right, heading 165-058 Bravo November.
Nimbari, yes, we're in free flight mode.
Vectors for the ILS, 34 right approach.
Yeah, if I build a new PC, I have a second PC I use for racing. I have another rig behind me that I use for my racing sim, and that's a very old PC. It has a 1080 Ti in it, so imagine upgrading from a 1080 to like a 5070. That'd be a big deal. So that's really the only area I would consider, but I'm not looking to invest money into that right now. I would honestly rather invest money into my real-life pilot's license than buy another expensive PC right now. Your free flight doesn't work? It should work. Do you have mods installed in your free flight? But it should work. It should. I mean, the free flight works. Why does it still say strobe light off? Oh, it is off. Oh, by the way, I should tell you guys. So for now on, I gotta double check it, but I'm pretty confident that I did it. For now on, I have failures turned on in the Phoenix, so they can happen. They're not gonna be very frequent, but it is enabled, so there's a possibility that failures could happen. I have it turned on. I have it set to realistic, I believe. We could start the flight with a failure. We could end the flight with a failure. Who knows? Again, it probably won't happen, but it can. And hopefully, whatever does happen, when it does, if it does, I'll be able to handle it. The 1080 Ti is goated GPU. Yes, it is. It still is. It's still a very strong GPU. It's very outdated, right, compared to like 40s and 30 series cards, but like it still runs just fine. I mean, it depends what you need to use it for. For me, for that PC, I only race on that PC, and most racing games are really not that performance heavy. Like I do iRacing, I do Assetto Corsa, I do Le Mans Ultimate, a couple other racing games, I think Truck Sim as well. And you don't need a 4090 to race any of those sims, right? So it works just fine. I mean, would I like to be able to bump my settings up a little more, or would I like to have a better quality monitor? Yes, but like at the same time, it's not necessary. I'm good. It works. I get the experience that I want. I got a freaking expensive wheel, the Moza. I got the Moza set up over there, and it's already a lot. I love it. So someday I'll upgrade it. But the thing is, that PC is so old and out of date that it makes more sense for me to build a new one than to upgrade what's already there. Which is the reason why I have the PC I have right now, because I was in the same boat. That was my old PC. I was like, rather than try and fit new components and max out the potential of this motherboard and stuff like that, which wasn't going to go very high. I can't go much farther than the generation that I was at. Instead of doing that, it's better for me just to build a whole new PC. So that's what I did with the PC that I have right now. So now I have a RTX 4090. I have 64 gigs of RAM. I have my CPU is the Intel i9 13900, I think, or 700, one of those. Okay. I have a really nice motherboard, a good next-gen motherboard.
Contact Denver Tower on 124.3.
A billion fans. So we're good. I'm set for a while. I'm set for a while.
Right, 115. Heading for the localizer approach.
What is my game setup? Gauges, throttle, etc. So yeah, I'm using all Thrustmaster today. I have the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus side stick. I know WinWing has one as well. I personally prefer the Thrustmaster. I know other people feel differently, but that's just my personal preference. I personally prefer the Thrustmaster Airbus side stick over the WinWing. So that's what I use on the regular. I also have I have the throttle as well. can actually get that all as a pack. That is also Xbox compatible. So if you're on Xbox and you're looking for a good setup, that's a really good one. And then of course earlier I showed this. This is the new WinWing FCU panel, full autopilot panel. I can control the autopilot from right here on my desk. And then down on my feet, I have the Thrustmaster TPR rudder pedals. So that's what my full setup is today. And again, my setup changes depending on what I'm flying. If I'm flying Boeing, I have a Boeing setup that I swap out. If I'm flying fighter jets or helicopters, I have different setups for those now. So yeah, that's what it looks like, man. I'm very blessed. Very blessed. Anyways, guys, we are airborne. What are we looking like? What's our altitude look like right now? We are passing 34,000 feet for 36,000 feet on our way to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Honestly, one of my favorite airports to fly to in flights. And I've always loved flying out here in various types of planes. It's large enough for an airliner, but also small enough to fly a private jet in or a GA plane. Really nice scenery that surrounds the area. Matter of fact, you could actually take off from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, head north, and you can find, I think they're called water buffalo in 2024. So if you're looking for for animal spotting in 2024, I know for a fact that just north of Jackson Hole, there's like a big plains area just before you get to the mountains, where you can find a bunch of, it might be buffalo, but it depends what time of year. I think it might be winter or summer. I can't remember what season it is. Yeah, the TPRs are old but gold, absolutely, man. Hawks girl, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I recognize your name from somewhere. Are you from a Nightwolf stream or somewhere else? I know you from somewhere, but welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Laura, welcome to the stream, man. Like I said, about to level off here at 36,000. It's a nice short flight, only an hour-long flight, so we're chilling. But we're in one of our favorite aircraft, and that is the Phoenix. Now, I will say, I did secretly buy the FS Labs, and I have a video I'm working on right now to talk about my organized opinions on it. But I'll just say like this: the summary is I prefer the Phoenix still. That's what it comes down to. Oh, yeah, I thought I knew you from there. Well, thanks for joining in, Hawks. Appreciate you. You still can't use the Phoenix because it won't move in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. That is weird. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't understand how people are having such varied experiences in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Some people can't even play the sim to begin with, which is crazy to me. Since the first day, like the first day was horrible, right? Like nobody could play the sim, nobody get in. But since then, I haven't had like any really bad performance problems. Like I haven't had bad stutters, I haven't had bad, I haven't been able, like haven't been stuck or freezing or anything like that. Like the sim is working. There's things for me that don't work are like various plane systems that should work but just don't work. And then there's also various things in career mode specifically that are just either broken or just I don't like the way they did it, you know what I mean? So it's like things like that are like what my experience is as far as like not liking or kind of being bitter a little bit towards it. But for the most part, the sim runs for me. But yeah, what I would recommend if you're having a problem with your Phoenix specifically, I would just go ahead and completely uninstall that thing and try installing it again, and see what happens. Nightwolf is in the house. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by, bro. Mr. Retired Firefighter yourself. Thank you for your service, bro. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So you push back with GSX and then it just won't move. Everything else works except that. Wow, look at that. She's posing for us. You see that, chat? The 320 is posing for us. So that might be a GSX issue then. I want to check out your GSX. J2 Smooth says every time you load into Microsoft Flight Sim on any Airbus aircraft, the PFD ND are blank white screen. Are you on Xbox? Might be an Xbox problem. Gabriel Johnson's asking, quick, what do you usually download to see other pilots' deliveries on VATSIM? Go ahead and get FSLTL. You can get it from the Fly-by-Wire app. So go to Fly-by-Wire Sim. I think that's what it is, flybywiresim.com. Let me double check that. Yeah, flybywiresim.com. Download their installer. And on their installer, there's an app. There's another add-on called FSLTL Traffic. So basically, download that. That gives you all the aircraft models you need, and then you can install those models into your VATSIM. There's some really good tutorials online on how to do that. I can't talk you through it because I haven't done it in years. But I think like Bobby Fuzzy and some other guys online have some really good tutorials on how to do it. That's how I learned how to do it, so I recommend doing that. But it's completely free, and it gives you pretty much all the liveries and aircraft models you need for every plane. You'll have very few cases where you won't see the right plane. But yeah, that's what I recommend using. Is this Microsoft Flight Sim 2024? Wait, is 2024 better than 2020? Because you don't think so. Right now, no. Right now, 2020 is better than 2024. Let me rephrase that. Let me clarify and rephrase that. 2020, with all of the third-party add-ons that we have grown to love, is better than 2024. All right, is that clear? 2020, by default, with no add-ons, is not better than 2024, in my opinion. Now, 2024 is still buggy, and I know that people don't like the LOD and the low-quality ground textures and things like that. Like that, if that's a big deal, then yeah, maybe 2020 in general, even by default, is better too. But I think that if you look at 2024, what it's supposed to be once they fix the bugs, by default versus 20, sorry, did I say 24? 24 and what it's supposed to be by default versus 2020 and what it is by default, 24 is the better sim. But it's just going to take time, probably months, for Asobo and Microsoft to catch up and actually make it good like it's supposed to be. So yeah, Captain Lee, 24 is filled with bugs, both for us and on the developer side, sadly. So big disappointment, but it is what it is, man. The truth is, a lot of people are going back to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, and including me. Matter of fact, I might do a 2020 stream coming up soon. I don't know. We'll see what plane I'll fly. But on 2020 is kind of where all of my planes are. That's where all the planes that I love are. My iFly 737 Max, my PMDG 777, my what else is over there? My Comanche, bro. The beloved A2A Comanche is over there. It doesn't work in 24. The black square, all the black square planes, which partially work in 24, don't fully work in 24. So like, that's the real thing. I think the real issue people are having with 24 is that the default planes that we thought were going to be so great turned out to all be disappointments. Every single one of them. Every single aircraft that came out by default in 24 was a disappointment. And that's why people are so burned. And so, and then you compare that to what we were already enjoying in 2020, and it doesn't compare at all, right? So, yeah. I was hoping 2024 would make me uninstall 2020, but I can't. I can't. Gabriel, it's been a while since you see me. Remember, I used to see you streaming Infinite Flight. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah, man. Glad you stuck around. Good to see you again, man. Good to see you again. How we doing? Our top of the descent is coming up in 129 miles. Matt Burgess says, just had to crash a desktop because of low bandwidth while flying into Newark. Ouch. Wow. Didn't you 20... Wait.
Skyhawk Tree Alpha Zulu, contact Denver Center on 125.9.
Ralph, I didn't understand it. Didn't you 2020 aircraft port... Oh, didn't my 2020 aircraft port over to 2024? That is what's holding you up. I think you're trying to say that your 2020 planes don't work in 24, and that's why you're still in 2020. And that's kind of what I'm getting at, is many of us are still going back and flying 2020, even maybe even more than 24, or exclusively over 24, because the planes again that we love and fly are on 2020 and not on 2024. So eventually, right, when PMDG catches up and they release their aircraft updated for 24, and I fly and whoever else you like flying, whenever those finally come in 24, I think you'll see all of us spend more time on 24. And that's why I say that 24 is the future. It's just going to take some time for the third-party market, which is the people who are carrying the sim. It's going to take them some time to actually catch up and get all their stuff up to date, because the difference between 20 and 2024 on the developer side is much larger than Microsoft originally advertised. Or else we would see a lot more planes in 24 already. Now, I'm surprised. I thought Phoenix was going to be the last plane, the last developer to actually make it to 2024, but they were first. So impressed them and I builds. I know the A350 guys, the 350 is coming out. Are you going to fly the 350 in 2020, or are you going to fly the 350 in 24? Seriously, chat, what do you think? I know you're excited about the A350. Are you going to fly the A350 in 2020 or 2024, and why? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Maddie Lynn, what's in the update? Nothing. All they changed in the update today was an avionics fix. There's a bug fix for the avionics on Xbox, and that's it. Scandinavian Airlines, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome aboard. Yes, this is an A320. Matter of fact, let's go to the outside view. I'll turn the music down a little bit. I like to hear the engine sounds over the music. Yeah. Also, if you're talking about GA flying, 24 is way better. It's not even close. Like, flying close to the ground, like, you're landing on grass runways, dirt runways, flying low down next to trees, like all that whole experience down low is a big game changer on 24 versus 2020. How do I feel about the INI builds A320neo? It's okay. It's okay. I never preferred it. They released that back on 2020, and I still like the fly-by-wire much better than the INI builds, and then the Phoenix also much better than the INI builds. So it's not my preferred A320 to fly. Not even close. Like, yeah, like you probably won't find me flying the INI builds A320neo. Maybe the 321, maybe. Only because there's no other option. There is no other 321neo on Microsoft Flight Sim. So I might fly for that reason, but no, I don't plan on the flying. In the forums you read 2020 aircraft would still work in 2024 without getting the Premium Aviator Edition. Yes. Yes, that should work. Yeah, that is correct. In 2020, you're flying 2024. It's buggy for sure, but it will probably be better by the time the A350 comes out. I wouldn't bet on that, but maybe. My personal thought on that is that I expect to fly the A350 on 2024 because it's going to be a native 2024 plane, right? Like, it's native. Like, they built it for 2024, so I don't think it's going to have a lot of the bugs that we see in many of the other planes, because the other planes that we're complaining about were built for 2020, not for 2024. That makes sense? I could be wrong about that. It might be super buggy anyways. Matter of fact, for some reason lately, my 2020 has been getting a lot of stutters. Anybody else experience that? All right, Gabriel, we'll catch you later, man. Have a good day at school. Make the plane do tricks. Only for tips. I'm just kidding. We don't do that around here. Connor Hillary, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You can kind of see there's a little snow down below us. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of snow down below us. Winter ops. Yeah, this is my favorite time of year to fly. I love flying in the winter. Love it. Thompson says the free flight is not affected by the bugs as much. Yeah, most of the bugs that I found were in career mode. I don't have too many bugs in free flight. I think the main issue people have in free flight is some of the LOD pop-in stuff. Or maybe they're just trying to fly a 2020 aircraft that's not completely compatible with 2024. I think that's where most of the issues is. But yeah, it's right now I'm using both sims. At the moment, it depends. Like if I'm flying the Phoenix, I'll fly 2024 because it works in 2024. I would personally prefer to fly in 2024 right now if the plane is compatible and actually works with the sim, right? But if I want to fly anything else, like a 737, I'm probably gonna go back to 2020 for that. If I want to fly a PMDG or iFly or a 777. Matter of fact, I was just thinking this morning, I was like, man, I want to continue my Pilot's Life career series. It's funny, I started that series over a year ago, and just this morning I went back and watched a bunch of those videos. It's weird to say this, but I actually went back and binge watched my own YouTube series. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's called A Pilot's Life Virtual Airline Career, and I basically go where I role play that I am a pilot and I'm trying to work my way up through the different airlines to get to better planes, better high rating airlines. And I started off at Ryanair and I worked my way up to United, and I went through like 5 different airlines to do that. And started that series before last year, but I went through a lot of that series last year, and I watched a bunch of it this morning. Say, man, this is actually pretty fun to watch. I guess it's weird to say that about my own video, but it was, to me, it was fun to watch. I was happy about the quality that I put out, basically. And I was like, man, I need to keep this up. I need to bring it back. So I want to bring it back. But I was thinking about flying the 777 some more for some more videos in the future. And I was like, but if I do that, I got to go back to 2020 to do that. So I got to make sure that my 2020 is set up and working correctly so that I can actually go and record on 2020. Fritz is having the same stuttering, especially on approach. It's sabotage. Like maybe Asobo is secretly trying to get everybody over to 24 so they can save money on 2020 servers. I don't know. As I'm making that up. but yeah, I've been having stutters on 2020. It was smooth before. I don't know what's going on. Daniel Angel Cervantes, welcome to the stream. Dafotamin, we are headed to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We are currently, let me check, I'll give you guys a quick flight update. We are currently 30 minutes out from there, about halfway. We'll be descending pretty soon. And let's check on our flight attendants. See if we can hear them. Hey, can I get a drink of water?
Sure thing, Captain. I'll get you a drink of water right away. Just try not to spill it on the controls, or we might end up in a very soggy situation.
Wow. Dad jokes? Okay. Connor, a cop recognized you and you got to see his cop car. It was a Pennsylvania Dodge Charger. We talked for like 20 minutes. That is super dope. That is cool. I've never seen the inside of a police car, and I would enjoy that. I would like to see it for fun, not them putting me in the back seat, of course. Gold Blaster says you managed to do a 9-hour flight in the sim, so you know it has capability for long-haul flights, which you do frequently. Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Am I gonna be able to do a long haul? Because that's what 777s do. We are at flight level 360. Richie. Can we get a cabin tour? Yeah, man, I got you. We got a little bit more time before top of descent. Enjoying this snow, though. Let's see. We are 57 miles. We have to do this quick, all right? What's up, team player Nick? Welcome to the stream. All right, matter of fact, let's take care of business first, and then we'll go do the cabin tour, all right? All right, so let's go to our destination data. We'll get the weather and everything for Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So click over here, go to arrival. Let's check VATSIM real quick. Yeah, no ATC. All right, we're good. Do we still have that Southwest behind us? Or did he crash out? Maybe he was going somewhere else. Oh, funny. Denver approach is online now. Ha ha ha. All Alright, so arrival weather in Jackson Hole is 210 at 3 knots. Visibility is 10, so it's nice and clear. Temperature, though, is minus 11. It is cold in Jackson Hole. Altimeter is 3041. We'll use that data here, so 3041. I am going to... Are we late? Yeah, we were late. Let's go to next phase, and approach. So 3041. Temperature, can't forget it, minus 11. Oof, it is cold. And then we get our winds. Winds were 210 at 3 knots. 210/3. And we'll be landing runway 19. We already put our barrel in there, which is good. Our decision height. And there's our approach speed of 139er. Airport elevation there. Let me just check what that is. Airport elevation over in Jackson Hole is 6,451. So let's keep that in mind. Word. All right. When is the next time we're doing DCS? Tomorrow. Tomorrow we're back on DCS. Probably when this stream ends, I'll go ahead and schedule that out. But yes, I'm planning on doing DCS tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna fly the F-18. Let's double check our flight plan too, because I said I was gonna check it earlier and I did not. Alright, so you wanna actually skip D&W and go to Moss. Yeah, that's the beginning of the that is the beginning of our arrival or approach. So I'm gonna click on D&W and we'll put in Mike Oscar Sierra Sierra. Yep, that's the one. Did it work? No. Next waypoint. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I am not. Does it not? Oh, it's 3 S's. That's why. Mike, Oscar, Sierra, Sierra, Sierra. There it is. Yeah, D&W to Moss. Actually, no, we're going to skip D&W. All right, we're good. Not just yet at our top of descent. So we're going to clear out D&W. And we'll clear out the discontinuity. It won't let me. Just insert. Oh, I got to put it into heading mode. All right, so let's sync our heading. All right, there we go. So we're in heading mode now. And then we'll go CK dub, insert that. There we go. We should be able to clear out that. Why can't I clear it? What waypoint are we going to right now? Okay, let's go direct to Moss then. Alright, direct. Moss. Invalid. I'm not deleting. There we go. Insert that. There we go. And then we'll clear out that next discontinuity, like so. Yep, Moss, and this sits. And there we go. That's what I want. Alright, so doing that should automatically put me back into nav mode. It did. Top of descent has not changed. That's good as well. Alright, so that's all good to go. Send ADC for 5 minutes. See ADC delay card on company tablet and allocate as per OM. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, yeah, we'll deal with that later. Alright, that's good to go. So I'm going to go into perf mode here. And descending in 26 miles. I'm going to go ahead and activate the manage descent now. You guys said that you wanted to do a cabin tour, so that way I don't have to worry about that while we're back there. All right, cool. We're all set. We are all set. All right, let's go. All right. Close that behind us.
Dear passengers, we seem to have left our cruising altitude and are now on our way down to Jackson Hole. So, if you could kindly return to your seats and buckle up, that would be splendid.
Zimba, do I still play Run 8? Yes, I do. I just last week I did a, what was it, a 4-6 hour drive on Run 8. Yeah, so I'm hoping to do a stream next week of some Run 8. Alright, so here's the cap. That's a very basic, high density Spirit Frontier style cabin. If you guys didn't know, Frontier is actually changing their business model a little bit. As you know, before Frontier was a budget airline, kind of like Spirit Airlines, where you basically pay the bare minimum and they charge you an arm and a leg for bags. Well, from what I heard, Frontier is trying to kind of do more of like what Southwest does, more of like what the major airlines do, where they have like a first class and better amenities and things like that. We'll see how that transition goes. It's gonna take some time for Frontier to kind of like create a better reputation for themselves, because they don't really have a very good reputation right now. What's up, Sean? Welcome to the stream. Let's see, what seat do you get? Oh, he's actually drinking a Coke. That's cool. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Attendant Simulator, chat. Alright, my favorite seat in an A320 is actually behind the engine. So I'll show you guys where my favorite seat is. If I can find it. Is that my company? What company? What company are you talking about? What are you reading? I think this is it right here. Actually, let's see. My favorite seat would be this one, I think. Yeah, what seat is this? Let's ask the flight attendants for some cookies. Hey, can we get some cookies up here?
Sure thing, Captain. I'll bring you some cookies right away. Just try not to eat them all before we land, or we might have to start rationing snacks like we're on a deserted island.
Thank you. Can I actually get some sugar cookies with sprinkle icing in the cockpit, if you don't mind? Thank you. Yeah, this is my seat. So 21
Absolutely, Captain.
F.
I'll bring you some sugar cookies with sprinkle icing right away. Just try not to drop them on the controls, or we might end up in a cookie crisis.
What else can we ask them for, chat? What else can we? What other weird thing can we ask the flight attendant for? I actually like this. Say intentions. I like this flight attendant thing. It gives me something to kind of mess with when I'm cruising for long flights. I like this. You got your iPad owls? They got a good cookie choice, man. They got those good cookies, bro. They got those good cookies. Alright, so seat 21 Foxtrot for me. And then the one up ahead of the engine is good, but like it's only good if you have a GoPro with like a window mount. Okay, I got a really interesting request in the chat. I'll ask her and see what she says here. Hey, before descent, can I get some feet flavored jelly beans? Oh, I gagged saying that.
Oh, Captain Blue, I'm afraid we've run out of feet-flavored jelly beans, but I can offer you some regular ones if you promise not to drop them on the controls and confuse the autopilot with a candy emergency.
Oh my gosh. Not a problem. Can you mind shutting up that crying baby in first class?
Oh, Captain Blue, I can certainly try. I'll just tell the baby that if they don't stop crying, they might end up flying the plane instead of you.
Ask him for crack cocaine.
Crying, don't worry. It is just our captain trying to figure out how to land this thing. So let us all just pretend we're on a lovely, peaceful flight, shall we?
I love this. This is cool. Right, Hawks? That program has thought of everything, man. Trade says ask for crack cocaine. I mean, hey, what I asked for. Chat's always right. Hey, the chat has asked for some crack cocaine. Do you have any in the galley? What's she gonna say about this? What is she gonna say about this? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Just gonna act like is she just gonna ignore it? Or is she gonna reply? Let's ask her again. Hey, can you bring the first officer some crack cocaine from the galley? I know you have some in your purse. If she nothing. She ain't saying nothing. Hold on. Let's do a radio check. Let's see, make sure she can hear us. Hey, are you ignoring me?
Oh, Captain Blue, I could never ignore you. I just thought you were busy trying to figure out which button makes the plane go up and down.
I stumped her.
But I'm all ears now.
Yeah, just making sure you... Hold on, it's not actually... Oh, it is working. Hold on. Let me press the button again. Cancel that. Okay, thank you. Can you bring the first officer
Understood, Captain.
Oh,
just making sure you don't accidentally fly us into a cloud of confusion.
Cloud of confusion. Oh,
Ladies
shoot.
and gentlemen,
Missed on top of this.
flight attendant Janet. Just a quick reminder that if
Oh,
you
I know
see
why it
Captain
didn't work.
Blue looking a bit lost, it is probably because he's trying to remember which button makes the plane go up.
The problem was I
So
didn't
sit back,
change the
relax,
altitude.
and enjoy the ride.
She was right.
Unless you see him
She
reaching for
was
the
right.
snacks, then brace yourselves.
Oh boy, we missed our top of the descent by quite a lot there. Alright, let's try it again. Go back and mess with her some more. Say intentions just reported me to the FBI. Hey man, if I don't ask, somebody's gonna ask. Alright, ladies, question. Okay, ladies, question. Do you have crack cocaine in your purse? The first officer would like some. It's a legit request, according to the flight movie with Denzel. Yeah, I think they might have coded it somewhere to exclude that, because she's literally choosing to not listen to that one request. Any more request, chat, before we get too busy here? No more drug questions, because apparently that's not it's frowned upon. Oh, look at that. How do I feel about the new 5090 release? You know, to be honest with you, I haven't looked too deep into it. I've seen a few posts, I've seen the price, but I think because I'm just not looking to buy a new graphics card, I haven't paid too much attention to it. But I need to look and find out, like, what does it actually do? How powerful is it? Blah, 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 you know, so, but I don't really know. You're pretty sure Brian won't let that kind of thing be allowed? Yeah, I kind of thought that too, Iowa Scotsman. Dude in the red shirt looks like Marcus Freeman, the head coach from Notre Dame. Let's go see. I don't know who that is, but maybe somebody else in chat will. A guy in... We should play like Where's Waldo one day, where I pick like a person in the crowd. I might do that for our next giveaway. Like, hey, pick a person in the crowd. If you pick the one I'm thinking of, you get to win this thing or something like that. Be kind of cool. Alright, somebody wanted me to ask her if she was married. Alright, let's see. Which one? The one on the left or right? We'll ask her. Hey, are you married?
Oh, Captain Blue, I'm married to my job, which is a bit like being married to a pilot. Lots of ups and downs, and I'm always left wondering if I'll survive the landing.
Okay. Very good response. Very good response. I got so many questions from chat. Hold on, let's see. They're gonna be very busy. Let's press the button. Let's press the call button. Oh my god. So this feature is actually not new. This has been around. I just haven't messed with it. So what else do you guys ask? What's up, Big Jess? Welcome to the stream, man. Can I post a video in regards to your settings, Microsoft Flight Sim, as in the controller and camera settings? I think I did, Steven. I posted a control video. Watch that video. If your question is not answered in that video, go ahead and comment on that video, specifically what you want to learn. I am planning on doing like a drone camera, like masterclass type video where I teach you how to work the drone and the camera like I do, in a way. Aviation Geek wants me to ask for hot dog water. FO wants hot dog water. Hey, the first officer has a weird request. They want hot dog water. Do you have any?
Oh, Captain Blue, I'm afraid we don't have any hot dog water on board. But I can offer you some regular water if you promise not to mix it with your flying skills.
I just like it when they say hot dog water.
Just a quick note that if you see Captain Blue looking a bit confused, it is probably because he's trying to figure out how to fly this thing while thinking about hot dog water.
What's up, Amar?
So
Welcome to the stream, man. I just saw your comment.
And enjoy the flight, because we're all in for a bumpy ride with him at the controls.
Charles, yes, I am using Jackson Hole scenery. I believe it's the one by Dreamflight. Let me double check that again. Let me see. Which one did I buy? It's not the Exonos one. Yeah, Dreamflight Jackson Hole is the one I have. This one, I think that's the newest one they released, and it's really freaking good. You're gonna see. You're gonna be impressed when we get there, assuming we get there. Oh, Captain Blue. Am I able to use the Windwing, FCU, and EFIS? Yes, I'm using it right now. A couple more flight attendants in the back. No, this is actually not Pack X. This is Say Intentions. I actually didn't clarify that. This is Say Intentions that I'm talking to, and the flight attendants are talking back to us. Feet flavored jelly beans is even weirder. Yeah, that was the best one. Does anyone remember the High FO from Captain Canada's stream, and what was his name? Yeah, I was actually watching it earlier. His name was let me see. I think it was his first officer, right? We do have a first officer, so we should talk to our first officer. His name was Billsby McStone was the name of the guy. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Alright, so let's go talk to our first officer. We do have a first officer. So let's go talk to our first officer. We'll head back to the cockpit, get ready to land the plane here. If you guys are just joining us, we're kind of messing around with an AI program called Say Intentions. If you don't know what that is, Say Intentions is technically a AI ATC program, but it also does a lot more stuff. It has flight attendants now. It has a ramp agent now. It has Sky Ops, where you could do like search and rescue, VIP, medevac stuff, which I will be doing sometime soon. But yeah, we're messing around with that. That's where you're hearing all those interesting kind of voice interactions and things like that. Let's go ahead and hit up our co-pilot and see if he's busy. Hey man, you busy?
I'm not really trained to handle VFR comms. I'm more of an IFR guy.
Word. How are you doing?
It's a VFR. I'm not really supposed to be helping you with the comms unless it's IFR.
Is that the only thing you know how to say?
I'm not really trained to handle VFR comms.
Okay.
I'm more of an IFR guy.
All right, let's get a new. Let's fire this guy. We need somebody different. Sanjay don't know what he does. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. Let's go talk to Sandra. Hey Sandra, can you brief the arrival into Jackson Hole? Eject. Oh, that guy. Text clearance to your in real life phone. Yeah, that's a thing too. Yeah, so apparently you can actually there's a phone number that Say Intentions gives you that you can text, and it'll actually file a flight plan for you for your sim. It's weird, but it's cool. I haven't used it yet, but it's pretty cool. It probably would work better if I was actually following the flight plan and stuff. Not the flight plan, but like the comms and everything. So radio check with them. Radio check.
It's a VFR. I'm not really supposed to be helping you with the comms unless it's IFR.
HSV52 request direct to Moss.
I like her voice.
Bravo, clear direct to
yeah,
Moss.
that's not... I think the problem is that we don't have an IFR flight plan.
Center 1 Juliet, November, radio
so
check.
I don't think it's going to work right now. Apparently they don't like doing VFR. That's fine, we'll keep messing with the flight attendants. Whose idea was to give me an incompetent co-pilot? I'm telling you, you're fired. Sandra, you're fired. You should know VFR. You're an IFR pilot, you should know VFR. Anyways, well, I'm going to brief the arrival for you guys, chat, because our co-pilot doesn't know what the heck we're doing. Actually, tell flight attendants we're descending. Hey, flight attendants, we are descending. Go ahead and get the passengers seated and collect the last trash. Descent looks good.
I'll get the passengers seated and collect the last trash. Just try not to crash us before I finish.
Don't you trust me?
Papa Bravo 6, contact Jackson Hole Tower on 118.075.
Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
Alright, so, guys, we are descending into Jackson Hole.
118.075.
Turn it down. Weather is 2103 knots. It is clear, as you can see out the window. Very nice and clear outside. Temperature is really cold though, -11. Dew point -14. Altimeter is 3041. We can actually set that right now. We are below 18,000, so 301. Was it 41 or 14? Oh, 41. Wow. Okay. So 41. 41. And yes, again, the wind wing EFIS and FCU does work in 2024 for the Phoenix. All right, so that's good. And we're just right now we're out to pre-selected for 8,000. That's good enough. We're doing the VOR approach for runway 19er. We'll switch over to VATSIM C. I'm probably going to use Unicom. I don't know. I might just use Say Intentions. We'll see how I'm feeling before we get there. There's nobody else out here, so there's no reason for me to talk on CTAF to my darn self, which is why I don't like CTAF. But anyways, that's besides the point. We're doing that. Let me show you guys a chart real quick, and I'll show you guys exactly what our arrival looks like. So let's bring it up. Oop, that's my camera. Wrong button. There we go. All right, now we grab charts. So we are here. We've already passed Moss. We're headed for Niceet. Wait, why are we going? I guess that's fine. To Niceet. We'll continue, make a pretty hard left turn here at the lake, and continue on a nice long final into Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's only one runway, one way in, and we'll probably exit at Alpha 2. We might make Alpha 1. I think it's going to be Alpha 2 though. It is straight into the ramp at Terminal 1, and we'll find a spot to park. There is traffic on the ground, but nothing else to worry about. The actual approach, which we can pull up here. Yep, 11,500. We are there. That's perfect. Plane is following the VNAV perfectly. And bottom altitude is 9,000. So let's go ahead and hop out of here and fly the plane. We'll kill the music and get ready for landing here. Flight attendants, seats for landing. There we go.
Papa Bravo 6, radar contact. 15 miles north of Johnson Heliport at flight level 14,000 feet. Jackson altimeter 29091.
If you see Captain Blue looking a bit too calm, just remember, he thinks flying is like riding a bike. Except the bike is in the sky and has a tendency to drop out of the clouds. Thank you for flying with us.
Speed brakes.
And we hope you enjoyed the ride.
Land lights are all on. Strobe lights on. Good. Seatbelt signs are on. Flight attendants have been briefed. You guys been briefed? Let's land this plane. Oh, flight. We need to replay. Replay.
2,500.
I was showing 7.5 miles out. Record. Alright, we're now recording. Where we at? Jackson Hole Tower, United 116 on final runway 19er. We are very fast.
United 116, Jackson Tower, winds 220 at 3, runway 19er, cleared to land.
Runway 19er, clear to land, United 116. Alright, here comes 8,000. And we'll hold the nose up just for a little bit. And autopilot disconnected.
Terrain ahead.
My control.
Terrain ahead.
Flaps 1.
Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Turn it off. There we go. I learned that from my pyro landing. Alright, so the VOR approach brings us kind of at an angle, so we won't be going straight in, but we can kind of line ourselves up here. Got a nice clear shot of it. Auto brake set, gear down. A little fast. Gears down. There's a plane on the ground, apparently. A little high. Alright, short final, runway 19er into Jackson Hole. Here comes flaps full.
Citation 4 Delta Sierra, welcome to Jackson. Contact ground on 124.55.
124.55 for Delta Sierra.
Comanche 5-1 Papa, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Leaving your space. Frequency change approved. 5-1 Papa.
Retard. Traffic.
That was a bit stiff, but we got it.
United 116, welcome to Jackson. Contact ground on 124.55.
Oh, the ground 124.55. United 116. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jackson Hole.
JetBlue 1500, midfield for runway 19.
Over here next to the other United.
JetBlue 500, runway 19er, cleared for the option.
Flaps up. AP1.
Okay, Roger, clear for the options. We would like full stop.
And that is going to be Papa 3. Call GSX. Let them know we're here. Parking. Oh no. I can't scroll. Oh, is it 3? I think it's just 3, right? Try that. No. And we'll do United. That's the spot? I don't think that's a spot. I don't think that's a spot. Where's the parking spot? Let's see if we can find it. My controller die. E5.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
E7. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah. Okay, I see them. They're late. All right, we're gonna do my my Marshall cam because I like my Marshall cam.
Jackson Tower, United 2064. United 2064, Jackson Tower, winds calm. Runway 19er cleared to land.
So give me a second to set it up. Oh wait, I don't want to do it like this. I want to do it like this. All right, reset. Boom. And follow. Lock. There we go. And there's our marshaller. Oh.
Runway 19er, United 2064.
Zoom in. There we go. And then we'll lock it down. That's sweet. Alright, what was the button? Is it the button? Is it Z? C? Does that still work? Let's see. Oh, it does. Sweet. Alright, here we go. Alright, lights off. Alright, let's go.
Runway 1 clear for takeoff. Chancellor 6913 Whiskey.
Chancellor 13 Whiskey, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change of Chancellor 13 Whiskey. Have a good morning.
Alright, shut him down. I'm hoping they might do the dance. Alright, brake set. APU's on. Lights are all off. Putting out engine 2.
Excellent traffic, Cottage
Engine 1. That's so cool. That up, TikTok. Oh my god. I was hoping that he would do the dance. Sometimes they do a dance for you. I unlock that door. And APU's all good. Good. Beacon light off. Seatbelt signs off. We are clear for deboarding. External power on. Alright, as I promised earlier, you're actually going to get out of the plane and walk to the terminal with the passengers.
Roger, make left traffic for runway 19er.
Wait for it. Alright, thank you guys for the help. See you next time.
Left traffic for 19er, United 2064.
Okay, you couldn't hear it.
United 2064, left traffic for runway...
You couldn't hear it, but the flight attendant said that your flight was so smooth, it was like a gentle hug from a cloud. Yeah. They was talking all that trash earlier. Alright. Flight's complete. What's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream, man. He said I should buy a Boeing Yoke. I have one. How do I like say intentions? Love it. Would definitely recommend. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Would recommend. Big Jess says, think I'm going to get me Thrustmaster Captain Packs Airbus Edition. Yeah, man, go for it. Thank you, Joey Bolo says, nice angle. Big Jess says P3. Yep. I figured that out finally. Deuce Legend says, terrain ahead. Yeah, we found that out. Alright, so these people should start getting off here. Oh, there they go. There's one. There's two. Looks like a Russian spy. Alright, let's go to the outside of you here. Oops. Okay. I'm out here because I want to show you guys something cool. We were talking about the Jackson Hole scenery earlier, and how I was saying how good it was. Well, let me show you. This is the future of Flight Sim right here. Let me show you the future. All right, so first we're gonna walk up to the jet bridge, which sadly is not collision yet, but it will be someday.
Jackson Hole traffic, China Jet 52 might taking up runway 19 straight out, departure on the Alpine 4, Jackson Hole.
Yeah, I love Jackson Hole. Alright, so here is everybody deboarding. Say goodbye to all the passengers. Oh, I love this view. That's a screenshot right there. Oh, Aiden says I should buy you a TCA yoke. Oh, okay. Alright, let's walk. There is the supervisor. Yeah, that's the Phoenix A320 KXA. Oh, look, a plane taking off. Embraer taking off. Oh, brother. That's a nice little suit you got there. Isn't this cool? they're actually walking to the place. I think that's so cool. Alright, so terminal baggage claim is this way. Did I say? Ground trains. There's the interior, the terminal. And we're gonna walk inside. If only the door is like slid open, that'd be pretty dope. And there's the Snake River. Baggage claim. The bags have not arrived yet, they're still unloading. Seriously, Big Jess, this game has endless potential, man. Here it is. You got a problem, there's a baggage guy. And that's what they be looking like, too. That's what they be looking like, just like that. He probably took that picture from inside an airport. Bear Spray Rentals. What does that mean? Oh, snacks. What kind of snacks they got? Simple bites. Got any M&Ms? Fruit snacks? No. Nothing good. Red kills, they surely look like that. Yeah, they do. What's cool too is that like if somebody else was here with the same scenery, I could see their pilot walking around too. We did a whole stream like that before. We did bush flying. We all got out of our planes, and we're just walking around doing just random stuff. No, this is my only flight for the day, Kiko. Only flight for the day, man. Here you can rent your car. How do you change from first person? On your keyboard, it's the backspace key. On the Xbox controller, I don't remember what the key is. And there's TSA. And then we have baggage check-in over here. Who made this airport? Dream Flight made this airport. There's snow on these ladies. That's why I was saying, like, if you have this version of the scenery, 100% worth it in 2024. And this hasn't even been updated, I don't think, for 2024. This is actually a 2020 scenery, I believe. I believe this is a 2020 scenery. But yeah, good work, man. Very good work. You head out to the front. And here's you get picked up by your car. And there you have it. I wonder if I can walk over here and see my plane. And then we'll see if we can watch the replay here in a little bit. See if we can get the replay. Not sure if it works or not. We'll try. Yeah, very nice work by Dreamflight. Very good job. This is when I talk about 2024 scenery, this is the quality I'm looking for right here. Like seriously, this is the quality I'm looking for. Jackson Hole. Wow, even administration sign is here. I'm trying to see if I can see from the fence line my plane. Oh yeah, I can. There's my plane. There's another United over there, 320. That's actually another. We're still on VATSIM. That's another person. There's people still getting off the plane. Lipu, can you request a 1-hour flight? You can, but I won't be flying it today. This is our only flight for today. Only flight. Winter U, do I prefer 2024 or 2020? 2020, honestly. Can I walk up this? Wait, when did they add that? I didn't know I could walk up the stairs in walk around mode. I did not know I could do that. That's new. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I'm on PC. Alright, let's do our final walk around and then we'll get a hotel in Jackson Hole. Or run around. I still think it'd be cool if you could like play as the ground crew, like as a ramp agent, and like go up to planes and plug in the ground power, put down the chocks. Open up the cargo bay, load bags. That's the add-on I need for 2024. I need a ramp agent simulator mod. That's what I need. We don't run like that. What's up, Camden? Oh, you can hear the oil dropping. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why GSX made the offboarding so slow. There's an update that came out. I don't remember when exactly the update was. There's an update that came out that made the passenger offloading really slow. I don't know why it's so slow. All right, anyways, that was fun. Oops, wrong button. Let's go here, and I'm gonna reset GSX. We'll get off of that sim. We'll see if we can get our replay working. Let me go ahead and save my replay. Sometimes replay doesn't work, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Okay, it did work. All right, we'll save that. And I want to load that. Can I play that back? I think I can. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and reset position here. There we go. And then we go over here and go to panel state, ready, activate. That's going to basically set our
engines to request ground services.
That's going to set our plane for takeoff, basically. Make sure the chocks are removed. Just make sure the doors are closed. We don't want that stuff open on our replay. Doors are going to get shut. Chocks are all removed. Good, good. I like to set my flaps for landing just in case it doesn't pick that up. Our gear's already down. Auto brake, lane light's gonna be on. There we go. All right, let's make sure we're off of VATSIM now. Thank you guys for who did hang out with us on VATSIM. I appreciate that. Let's get Navigraph off. We'll clean some things off in the background. What was our landing rate? Our landing rate was firm. Ooh, no way. Okay, that's probably right. 562. It was a very firm landing. I came in way too slow, and the flare, we couldn't flare because we were too slow. So we just basically dropped. We stalled and dropped out of the sky. So not surprised we got a 500 landing rating on that. So definitely going to take in some damage. All right, so let's go now to play.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Hopefully that gear comes down. Uh-oh. Is my gear gonna come down or not? I don't think it's gonna come down. I don't think it's gonna come down. Yep, the rat's out and everything. Yeah, replay mode apparently does not work in the Phoenix. Yeah, like my engines are shutting off and everything. Dang it. Well, we can watch from this view and it might feel realistic. Oh, you can change how fast they deboard? I'm gonna have to look into that in Natical. Look into that. Captain Flyboy, pre-orders for what on the 17th? Right, just don't look down. Alright, rewind it back, watch from the wing view. Didn't look that bad from the inside. Yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about right here. But again, we are flying a modded plane, so that might be why replay mode is not particularly working. Yeah, I can't even rewind it back again because it's it won't pop up anymore. Look, my wings broken. One more time, we'll try. Yes, no, and that's a no. All right, well, no replay, guys. Sorry about that. But again, welcome to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And thank you guys so much for flying along. This was fun. Again, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, back on DCS World, hopefully with the rest of the squad. I believe Dre will be joining us tomorrow. But we'll hopefully have a couple guys flying along with us in the formation as we fly fighter jets around the DCS world. Thank you, Winter U. Thank you, Captain Flyboy and Natical, Winter, Dirk, Leepu, Syrian, Victor. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I appreciate all of you and have an amazing, blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. We all the way out. See you.